I'm Marnie, and I've been obsessed with documentaries.
And I'm Chrissy. I haven't, but I'm giving it a go.
We watch so you don't have to. Or maybe you do, and just want a completely fact-free synopsis.
Expect spoilers and tangents.
Because we're not here to educate.
We trade accuracy for entertainment every time.
This is the Gist Project. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year!
'Tis a joyous day.
It is. Yep, 2026.
Here we are.
I feel like a new woman.
Do you?
No.
I mean, we could also say that about our birthdays, too.
Yes.
It's really never as momentous as you think it's
another
going to be.
365 days checked off. I mean, here
that's
we
right.
go. Yes.
Although we started this gem of a project.
Man, yeah, looking back, we did things.
We started the
Yeah.
thing. It began with an inkling and a phone call that you
Yes.
thought was an emergency.
Because you never call.
I don't call.
I mean, that's just
calls.
not how we do things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not because, we're never. Yeah.
Right. It started with a phone call,
Mm-hmm.
an idea. And I think, you used to have a T-shirt that said, "That sounds like a bad idea. What time?"
Exactly.
It has now manifested in the
Yeah.
form of a podcast.
Yeah.
You're welcome, world.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't think of a better way to talk about or to start 2026 than about toilets.
Oh, okay. Well, I could, but let's do this.
Okay. So Moon, when you were growing up, was there a particular taxonomy about toilets and potty humor?
Well, no, I think it was my mom, dad, and sister. So
Mhm.
it's a man with 3 girls in the house. And I know he used to and still does say he's going to take a dump. And not my favorite term for,
So you don't say it.
I guess, I mean, I'm sure I've said it, but yeah, it's not my favorite.
Okay.
We say poop in our house a lot.
Does Bobby say poop?
He might. I mean, it's odd because I think poop is like the thing we say the most.
Okay.
Sometimes number 2.
Okay.
As a nurse, sometimes I joke and say I have to evacuate my bowels.
Obviously. Now,
Yeah.
do you say this to the girls as well?
Anybody who
Okay.
listen. Not that I'm talking about it a lot.
You
but-
know that I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I like the story of you evacuating your bowels. Now I do want you to pay attention because I am curious, like how everybody's going to refer to it.
I will. I mean, a lot of times like I said, we do numbers. Nora once, when she was really young, said she did a number 3. And I was like, well, what's that? And she's like, it's a number 1 plus a number 2.
potty math.
Yes, it is potty math. So she's a genius.
I was going to say, I
Obviously.
think that you need to run her by Rhodes Scholar
Yeah.
and have her IQ tested because
Write that
that's
story down.
yeah. It's insightful.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, way to go, Nora. Potty humor was very polarizing in my family.
Oh, okay.
Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
So on one side, my mom abhors it. Potty humor is not funny.
Yeah.
It's a lower form of comedy in her
Okay.
opinion.
Okay.
My dad, on the other hand, loved it. So I happened to fall in his camp.
Uh-huh.
I am kind of obsessed with it. I think it's hilarious.
I can see that.
Right. As demonstrated throughout my adult life.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, though, I took it upon myself to poop and pee in jars, which I then proceeded to wrap, spray with perfume, leave for my sister as a gift with a handwritten card. Now, I'm around 10, 11, 12, which this is a theme.
Okay. And so that makes Bree how old?
She would be 8, 7 or 8. No, she'd be 6 or 7. Oh, God.
Gosh.
No, wait.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're 3 years apart. I wrote her a handwritten note telling her that this was a gift from many moons ago. I mean, I don't know where I got this, but I wrote it, left it, scrambled down, waited to hear her breathe, up, screams, cries, up come my mom. There they go down, and she proceeds to call my dad. Now, my dad was a dentist, and interrupting him was a no-no. They were also divorced, so a conversation between them was a no-no. And then add to that this was about poop and pee And I guess, the too long didn't read version of this is that my mom suggested that I be institutionalized. She didn't get her wish.
Of course.
And here I am.
Oh, gosh.
So this is like
Yeah.
a dream come true. Now, Bree was damaged and will never let me live this down.
So this has to be brought up.
Oh my God, like regularly. I'd say on a quarterly basis.
Receive a box full of shit on your doorstep. Do you know that's going to be Bree?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope this is karma coming back at me and she finds some way, somehow,
Yeah. Oh,
to like just really stick it to me.
Yeah.
Because I was so cruel. Who does that?
Well, it sounded like you did not do it to be terribly malicious. I mean, I think you probably wanted to get a rise.
I wanted a rise,
right?
and I wanted a laugh.
But you might not have realized a jar full of piss and a jar full of shit isn't the best present.
No, it's not the best present. And I don't think I meant to make her cry. That's
Right.
for sure. Like, make her mad? Absolutely. Upset her and frustrate her? Yes.
Yeah.
Check, check, check. Cry? No. And
Call your dad.
Call my dad.
No.
Although I should ask him, were you laughing on the inside?
Right.
Because I bet he'd be like, well done.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny. So, Bree, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It still makes for a good story.
Yeah.
So, we watched Flush, which, Moon, we're stepping outside of our comfort zone.
This is different.
It is.
There's no cult or communal living.
Mm-hmm. No, there wasn't. Well, there was a couple, but I guess that way.
Yeah.
So are we then?
Yeah.
In that case,
Yeah.
we will get to our dream life at some point of living in our golden girls scenario. But you're right. Absent scams, absent NFTs, fictitious dollars.
Yeah, we didn't hate anybody in this one.
No, it was educational. It was fun.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Well, tell us how you found this.
Okay. So, the world knows I don't have my finger on the pulse of action. So I have Google do it for me. I have like 3 or 4 alerts that are ultimately very boring, with the exception of one, which is viral documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And a news clip came up about Flush. I watched it and I was obsessed with it. I was like, oh my God, this ticks so many boxes in what I'm interested in hearing about. And the director and producer sounded lovely.
Yeah.
What's interesting is I found their website, which is thepoopproject.org/flush. And I reached out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, I heard about this, but I don't know where to find your documentary. Like, here's what we're doing. And I explained our project. Would you mind that we get a copy of this? And Sean, who we will talk about later, wrote back. And the kindest note.
Yeah.
He said he watched or at least looked into what we're doing and said it sounded like a cool concept. And he said, here is the documentary, and please have your viewers, listeners, patients, users check it out. So I actually have it. So for those who are interested in checking this out, and I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
thepoopproject.org/flush. That's how you can get it. It's free, it's educational, and it's fun.
Yeah.
So it was a good journey.
It was.
So, Moon, kick us off. What is this all about?
Well, this started when there was Hurricane Sandy, right? 2012. And she notices she notices like feces, like floating sewage in her neighborhood, or 2 blocks from her neighborhood, right? Close enough.
Well, yeah, that's a neighborhood, right?
Yes. And that really got her brain ticking and going, why is that there? I mean, what actually happens when we flush?
Right.
And so she investigates what happens. And, we don't get the keys to the kingdom in regards to some waste treatment plants, but she kind of follows a poop, let's say, from
I feel like that was hard for you to say.
Well, I didn't know whether it's shit or poop. And now it's in my mind.
Yeah, you have this new lexicon.
She has a bowel movement. that were following through the city. This is New York City. Did I say? I might not have said that, but this is New York City.
Yes.
So she's just curious, where does it go? What happens to it? And here's the movie. Here's a project.
Yeah, I'm going to add to it. So there's like following the poop.
Mhm.
And then there's also like this poop revolution or revelation of people regarding why is it so hard to talk about?
Yeah.
What is so taboo about a body function that every single living human being has, whether it comes out in one way or another,
Yeah.
which we can talk about, but like everybody does it.
Everybody does.
So why is it so weird, right?
Right.
And why does it give people such a reaction? So they explore that.
Mm-hmm.
Then they explore a few businesses who profit on this and or communities, right?
Right.
Okay, so take us on the journey. So she's like disgusted by this sewage
Mm-hmm.
overflowing, starts her investigation. Where does she go?
Well, to the river. Where would you go? You would go to the river master. River keeper. Excuse me. To the river master, please.
To the river master we go.
I don't know how she figured this one out.
Good question.
She did go to the river keeper, who takes her on a journey of the local waterways and like points out like, okay, everything you flush down, like there's the condom, there's a Q-tip, there's a tampon applicator. It all ends up there.
Yeah.
And it turns out in New York, if it rains 1/10 of an inch per hour, their waterways are overwhelmed. And that's when the sewage starts to, let's say, seep out or back up or whatever.
Well, remind us of the name. I want you to say the name of the canal in which it goes in Brooklyn.
I feel like this name is your name because I think it's called Gowanus.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And how would you pronounce that?
Gowanus.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
Gowanus
Canal.
Gowanus Canal, and they went in the river boat, and she wanted to pause and really take it in, and I do think it stunk to high hell.
You'd think so.
And there were stalagmites of old. I don't know what that was.
Bacteria, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Rivermaster in Gowanus Canal. Did that give you the heebs like the poop cruise?
Well, I mean, two different things.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Moon, I'm picturing you with your clinical hat.
Well, she's in the open air.
Okay.
I guess a cruise ship is kind of open too, but it seems more claustrophobic on a cruise ship.
Okay.
She could tell the river master, let's get out of here.
Right.
She said go deeper.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I think she wanted to keep.
What an adventuresome person.
I mean,
yeah, I'd be like, take a picture.
Would you go on the river map? Okay.
No.
I would.
Oh, I know.
I'd be curious.
I'd be afraid I'd sneeze or move the wrong way and we'd tip over.
And, of course.
Into this water.
And have
sewage.
C. diff.
Yeah, among other things.
Right. Like the hypodermic needles.
I think you'd grow like a third eye.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
and not in a good way.
It's basically an embodiment of what people flush down the toilet, which I think that there was a little bit of a, hey, we should keep our waterways clean. There was some messaging that we could do better as humanity.
Yeah.
But God, it is kind of curious how people are like, oh, I'm just going to put my needle down here, or I'm just going to put this whole pad. In what world?
I don't know because, well, we have plenty of cabin stories, but at the cabin, we were really taught you don't flush anything, even toilet paper.
Yeah. Can you please tell our audience where it goes and what happens to the toilet paper?
Well, it just goes in the basket next to you.
Is it open air or is it covered?
No, it's open.
Okay.
Obviously.
Do you ever look into it?
I try not to.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to face the basket when you take it out to go burn it to fire.
Is this a kind of ceremonious burning of the toilet paper?
No, because
at the end?
At age, I still probably thought, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't have to burn toilet paper till I was in my 30s.
Oh, so you were kept away from this ceremony.
Yeah.
You didn't Is this like the scaling of the fish where you're still at the scaler and you're never going to get to
Correct.
the fillet master?
Yes.
But now you are
But now I do know
the
what
poop paper.
happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a sad revelation?
It was just, oh,
This
that's
is what
what's
happens.
going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is also in the outhouse, which we've talked about as well.
Yeah, and I don't know why so much it's in the outhouse, but it was. I mean,
it's the paper, unless it's made with some sort of magical biodegradable organic properties, it's probably not a good thing.
so there is toilet paper on the market that I never buy.
Well-
but that's for compost or septic safe. But it's like you can see through it. It's like Scott tissue,
Well, and also
cardboard like
Moon, remember
sandpaper.
when we talked about this, where it's like, what do you think happens when you flush?
And it's like, I don't think about it.
Right.
I really like when it goes down into my pipes,
Right.
I'm kind of done with it. Yeah.
I kind of feel that way about a septic receptacle or whatever it's called. It's kind
Yeah.
of like these underground layers that just work.
Yeah.
Did you know that this summer, maybe I told you, probably not our audience, our well pump went out?
Oh, yeah.
And the guy came over and I was like, look, I feel pretty stupid. Like, I should know what is happening. He's like, no, there's two camps of people. One camp knows what's happening and the other just simply knows they don't have water. So
Yeah.
that was kind of comforting.
And I am in the second camp,
Oh, totally. Me too.
but I think Bob's in the first.
Really?
I think he knows what's going on.
So we should have called Bobby and been like,
Well, he couldn't have done anything for you.
no,
But
he
he
probably
could have
would have known.
explained it. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like your pump went out. Oh, okay, Bob.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was like, Jeff.
I would have thought we've got to dig a new well.
Yeah, exactly. Call the authorities.
Raise the house. We're starting from ground zero.
We need to go to the lake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just carrying buckets of water. Oh,
can you
okay.
imagine? Well, that's in our dream life, remember?
Yeah.
We will go there when. So, okay, speaking of dream life, so we've got Karina exploring what happens to the poop.
Yeah.
And then we've got a few cutaways, one of which is a community in
Portland.
Of course.
Yep. Oregon.
Where things are just better, as Portlandia would say. What is their quote?
Stay weird.
Stay weird. Okay, stay
Or-
weird.
Yeah, something.
And they think everything's better there, and they're probably right.
Yeah.
And this community uses everything.
Well, and I think the proof is in the leaks.
Yes.
So this community, at least this person that we met, used a sawdust toilet,
Mm-hmm.
and he would bring his feces
And pee probably.
and pee
right?
probably, because that's something I guess I didn't realize that was great.
Nora taught us
True.
that it comes hand in
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. So the number 3 is heading out to the compost, and then I mean, it's my understanding that they're mixing it with the compost, and this takes a long time
Yeah.
to get perfect, and then they're using it on their vegetables. And the leek, that dude, I'd watch the video to see that.
Honestly,
it was like pristine.
it was pristine, and it was this long.
Yeah, and it looked like everything in the garden was giant.
Yes, including the raspberries.
Yes.
So I guess one could say, first and foremost, the work paid off. Number 2, although the garden didn't look very sexy, it's not like you were walking in the garden of, say, the English Tudors.
Well,
It was
I
pretty
don't-
dirty.
Yeah, I don't.
Like I think of this idyllic life that we're going to
Yes.
have,
Okay.
where we have
secret
big-ass
garden.
leeks.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a secret garden, and it's going to be lush and green. It's
Mhm.
not going to have the dirt-ridden floors that this guy was flailing around in
We need
a wheelbarrow.
barrier walls so we can go around in our fig leaves.
Yeah. You're right. Exactly. Wearing not much but the clothes that we made.
Of course. Yeah. From our sheep and alpacas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like they also had solar panels.
Of course they would.
They were doing
Yeah.
all of the things that we
Actually, we
aspired.
could probably wear that Patagonia vest.
True.
Yeah.
True. Although they may call this Patagucci. Or theirs would be the original,
Yeah. Yes.
not bought 2 years
No,
ago.
1970s version.
Exactly. Yeah, before Patagonia
With a
was
couple
cool.
patches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they
I see it.
do have something in here that says, wear it, repair it, hand it along.
There you go.
Yeah. I think they're living that dream.
Yeah.
So they visited, and essentially their message was, yeah, you can use human waste for good.
Yeah.
So that was like story track number 1.
Yep.
Or number 3. We always go out of order.
Yeah.
We have Sean, who's introduced. So Karina sets the stage. She goes on this journey. She tries to understand what happens to her poop. Then it was basically like, okay, who else finds it hard to talk about this?
Yeah.
Enter Sean.
Yeah. And Sean describes like he had a really hard time. I think he had some constipation issues, difficulty confronting poop.
Right. It sounded taboo in his household.
And it is a lot. And then Sean, I don't know if Sean met Dr. Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Or if he's the peds psychiatrist who deals with this constipation issue.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 to 6 million children deal with
chronic constipation.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, you're a practitioner.
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Well, not in my current job,
True.
but I do know there was like a 5 or 6-year-old who was completely potty trained. Could go, I mean, I'm thinking kindergarten even. No, preschool, kindergarten age.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Could use the bathroom, pee, but like would get home and need a pull-up or a diaper on to go poop.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Interesting. You'd
Yep.
think it'd be easy. You're sitting there peeing and it's not like you really have to do much more. Whereas guys, it's obvious. It's like you go there for pee and you go there for poop.
Yeah. But then
so what'd she do about it?
well, there was this older doctor.
Yeah.
An older gentleman. And he's like, we'll blow her out. What? And it was like adult dose of Miralax, enema if necessary, no diaper option.
Do you think that the little girl was complicit? Like, did she want this to go away?
Tough to know. I mean, yes, probably. If you just think about like parenting it yourself and where it starts off, and this is anything like, hey, could you get your shoes on?
Right.
Okay, hon. Okay, well, we're getting a little late. Could you get 5 minutes later, you're like, get your fucking shoes on and get the clear. I think it's the same with like, okay, M&Ms if you go poop in the potty.
Yeah.
And then, years of like, okay, well, let's try the reward. Let's try the coercion. Let's try the shame.
Right. We've all gone through it.
imagine she was ready to just please her parents.
Probably.
I'll go in the potty.
Although if you think about it, if she has some sort of hang up with going to the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's, the big open mouth of the toilet or whatever that hang up is,
But
then all of a sudden you're like, you've got this dose of Miralax and there's no way
yeah.
that is just gonna, like he said, is just gonna blow out.
Yeah.
So like there must have been a little bit of psychological like reckoning there.
Yeah.
Like ain't no diaper big enough as we know when some 11-year-olds find a diaper and blow it out also.
Just doesn't really hold.
She would have blown out a diaper even if it was an option.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. And when we met that doctor, there were like 100,000 people in the room. It seemed like Sean was not alone in his plight of this being problematic.
No. And then he turns his issue into humor and talk about poop all the time, like he is the poop champion now.
I really loved that about him and for him, because if you think about it, if we take what ails us and turn it into a positive, that's kind of like the life's win, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's our big success story, as is Karina, in the sense that she started out having a hard time even talking about making this documentary with her family. Now getting fast forward, there was a point where she caught a poop in the toilet.
Yes.
And wrapped it up.
Yep.
Visually, and brought it to that biotech place. What was it called again?
I think it was called Open Biome.
Open Biome, where they solve for C. diff.
Yeah.
They take donations, which she brought hers in and was kindly rejected.
Yeah.
I guess they require some vetting of fecal matter.
Didn't they say like 2% of people qualify? Their feces qualifies for this?
I want to find out, and you know how I feel about this. You know what I want to do, Moon?
Send yours in.
I do.
Yep.
If I can be a part of the 2%, do you want to be a part of the 2%?
And you get paid $10,000. Yeah.
I can't think of better, more appropriate passive income.
Yeah.
All you have to do is shit and you get 10 grand a year. What would you do with the extra 10 grand?
Boy, I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, there's not a lot. I mean, how far does 10 grand go?
I mean, it doesn't get very far, but if you think about it from the lens of, I get this by doing absolutely nothing but what my body does naturally.
Yeah.
So it is truly like shit money.
Well, vacation then, right?
Right?
Yeah.
You could talk about it endlessly then on the vacation.
Yeah.
Like each day of the vacation.
Cruise, so to speak.
That's a perfect time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sean makes something positive of his trauma. He's a comedian. It looks like I think he and Karina perhaps are both involved in the Poop Project.
Yes, because they did try to find where our toxic sludge goes. So it used to be, I think, just feces and urine.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like everything that goes down our drains is mixed together, creating a toxic sludge.
Yeah.
And that gets shipped out of New York City to Pennsylvania.
Who in Pennsylvania was like, sure, I'll take that?
I don't know. I think
and why?
It's like a $56 million contract with We Care Organics. And they take the toxic sludge or biosolids, ship it there, 500 truckloads a week.
And they took the journey, and I think Karina said something like, this is, every shit takes this journey.
Yeah.
Like, and they hit like roadblock after roadblock after roadblock.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to track this place down and unsuccessful for the most part until they found it. I don't know if they were able to actually penetrate the fortress, as they say.
No, I don't think and neither were they able to in that treatment plant.
Which is so weird. Like, why can't you go into a treatment plant?
Well,
what sort of secrets are being harbored?
Right. And I agree with Karina where she's like, our tax money pays for this.
Yeah.
Like, and what is she going to unearth? Well, it's like the one dude in the kayak, not the river keeper, but there was another one who's oh yeah, I'm on the FBI most wanted list or some for like taking pictures or video or
Homeland Security.
Like
what in the Homeland Security? Who's worrying about our sewers?
I guess somebody must be.
Well, have you ever heard that there are like underground layers in New York City? This is something that I think we should add to our bucket list. I'm adding it for you.
So yeah, because by my vacant stare. Nope, not heard of it.
Exactly. You couldn't have signaled more disinterest if you tried, but I'm going to go with it.
Well, let's try.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go.
But apparently back in the day, there were all of these underground railroads and I'm saying railroad, but it could be subway, but it could be like means of travel. But people live in these tunnels and rabbit warrens underneath New York City. There was a New Yorker article about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
I have seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so
that's perfect.
Not far off.
Okay, so we'll just watch a couple episodes of those, experience some nostalgia, and find our own Demogorgon down.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I know you're hip to, and it's probably top of mind with your Stranger Things binging.
Yep, I'm watching with Mare
later today, right?
One last episode.
Ooh. Well,
it hits you. That show
does it?
Oh yeah.
I saw the first 1, 2, 3 maybe, and they were really good.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've just fallen off the face of the planet with it. It'll be hard to catch up.
Well, yeah, you have, but I mean, it's not a time. You're not timed.
Okay.
You can do this anytime you want.
I could catch up. Okay. Yeah. So back to Flesh. So they don't really find where the toxic sludge goes, or they had videos and perhaps I don't think that was like firsthand knowledge. And they also talk to a lot of people, and they see the journey of how people were uncomfortable talking about poop to then finally being able to get a good laugh and saying that they're not going to carry forward the stigma.
Yep.
We had open biome. We had our poop Portland man who showed us the virtues of living off grid, as they say.
There was a pee section.
The pee conference, yeah.
Pee conference in Vermont where their urine is also an amazing fertilizer.
Yeah.
So their project is to collect urine and nitrates, and there's stuff in there.
There is. Well, it's also in the good stuff that you buy at your local hardware store too. Well, Moon, you have a garden. You're an expert.
Oh.
You have 4 big, and they were quite fertile. I ate a couple of those cherry tomatoes.
Well, I just wish I had compost. And, I mean, guess what? I could probably make that wish come true. So in the future, I probably won't be bringing my feces and urine out there, though.
Oh, well, okay. Can we dream for just a second, though? Because this is New Year's Day.
Okay.
This is our premiere, our season 2 premiere, talking about this.
Okay.
Now, we're living our best lives, and it's 2026. You've got the garden. We've already talked about bees. We couldn't make the bees thing happen. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
We were going to take the class. I think we'd have to get I don't know, like a permit or something. Our neighbors would have a fit, as we know.
Yeah.
Compost, maybe not poop, but what about the organic foods? I feel like this could be in your future.
I do think that could happen.
You do enough projects and crocheting and all kinds of other like homesteading kind of activities. Maybe I could help.
Yeah.
I'll bring over some stuff.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's fine. You keep your jars of stuff here.
But you have a Bobby who will the compost. You know I don't have a Bobby. I've got an angry elf.
Yeah.
Who'd say that's your compost.
Yeah, Roberto would be out there doing it for me.
He sure would.
Yes,
yeah, pool boy extraordinaire. So this was a great like little foray into 2026 because it was interesting. We learned a few things. We didn't solve anything.
No,
we
but we know that like there's people working on it, like genius engineers. Bill Gates like funds something, or I don't know, but there were some quite honestly genius people who they could change the sewer sludge into clean drinking water and electricity
and probably gold.
Yeah.
And cryptocurrency.
Yeah, exactly. So
we really should look into that, and it wouldn't be an episode if we don't bring Eric Baskin into it.
Yeah.
Maybe Eric will have his finger on the pulse of what that company is doing and whether or not it's a good investment.
Yeah. Maybe we're already invested. We don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that we don't have grape apes or whatever the NFTs are, which you know that I'm going to add to the list.
Because I am like, what is this?
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
I know. Like, what in the hell is this thing? Okay. Anything you'd put on a shirt?
Yeah, I think in the Vermont thing, they said pee is the golden wave.
Ooh.
Although I don't want that to be construed sexually.
Oh, but you can't help it. You can't control what other people say.
Okay,
or
you're
think.
right. You're right.
If you wear it proudly, what do you mean by it?
I'm just going to put a picture of a garden on it, too.
Good idea.
Then they'll know.
They're
talking about
very
pee
clear.
as a fertilizer.
Right. Yeah, don't get your dirty minds out of the gutter, you sewer rats.
Exactly. Yeah.
I am going to give the quote of the episode or quote of our episode to Sean. And it was when he said, I just loved being the poo guy. The poo guy or the poop guy in the pee place when they were at the Vermont conference for the urine fertilizer.
Yeah.
And it also, I have to end with that I love the name of the Gowanus Canal.
Oh, gosh.
I think I might add it for Bree. Like maybe that's where we're going to go for some sort of trip.
Yeah.
She'll be my +1 there.
Take a picture.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want to be any part of that. You and I are going to be going to the other sewers.
Yes.
The dry sewers where people live.
Where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are.
Exactly. We'll pack our shells and protective suits.
Yep.
Hazmat.
The hazmat suits.
All right, Moon. Anything else to add to this one? To the flush?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, that's the gist of flush. Well, there you have it. You may have picked up on a fact or two.
Or just convinced yourself you did.
Either way, that's the Gist Project. Never educational, but always entertaining.